Good afternoon, Tipsiers. Ranger Dave coming at you from almost 7,000 feet of elevation here outside of Colorado Springs, Colorado. We have a great show for you today. So first, you'll notice we have some of the Tipsy crew with us, and we have a battle of freeze-dried food. Food is really important on the trail, and today's going to be the battle of the breakfasts. We have biscuits and gravy from Peak and from Mountain House. So sit back, pop open a cold one. Let's get to work. So first, if you like what you see, if you like drinking, general shenanigans, hiking, bunch of dumbasses being dumbasses, hit that like and subscribe button. Also check out the description underneath the video. We're gonna have links to these different freeze-dried meals and also a lot of other applicable information. So thank you for joining us today, and joining me today are two of the Tipsy team. So the one and only pile driver, you'll recognize him on some of our previous videos, and also the debut of Cinnamon Bear. Don't ask. So on the trail, food is really important. Nutrition's really important. And we've all been there if you've done any long distance hiking. You hike your ass off 15, 20 miles a day. You set up camp, you boil water, you pour it in, only to rip open that bag and realize you're being served about a pound of bagged ass. You know, it's not fun for anyone. So today what we're trying to do is find the best of each of the common flavors you'll find in your local sports supply store or on Amazon or whatever it is, so you can make a wise decision about what you want to put in your body. Speaking of putting things in your body, what do you have to add to that?
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean exactly. Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
So, with us, we have Peak Refuel Biscuits and Gravy, and we have Mountain House Adventure Meals Biscuits and Gravy. I'm a big biscuits and gravy fan. It's great on the trail. I like it just normally. So we're going to start with these two today. Anything to add, Cinnamon Bear?
I got nothing. What's an oxygen absorber, you think? Because that makes me question.
It's a desiccant. It's a desiccant.
You're desiccating?
No, not in front of everybody. It's a little packet that keeps it from, it absorbs moisture so it doesn't, contaminate the food. And you take that out before you put the water in.
All right.
So speaking of science, we have a very scientific method on how we're going to judge these different freeze-dried meals. So we're going to use the TNT method. So texture, nutrition, and taste to see which one you should buy. So we're going to start with Mountain House Meals. You're going to recognize this brand. This is everywhere. Walmart, sporting goods stores, Amazon, you name it. And you know what? Overall, I've had a lot of Mountain House Meals. They're fine. I say the things that really stand out are availability and longevity. The best buy date is July of 2052. Holy shit.
Whoa.
This thing is going to be older than Pile Driver over here before it's bad, which is a real big plus.
What?
It's 4.4 ounces in weight. 560 calories overall, so a decent meal. Opening it up, it looks like your normal freeze-dried meal. Got some pieces of food. You got your oxygen absorber, desiccant, whatever that is. So overall, just it's exactly what you would expect from a freeze-dried meal. The second one we're going to try is Peak Refuel. Peak seems to be a little bit bigger of a meal. It's 6.77 ounces, 1,100 calories in this whole bag, so a lot more calories, much bigger meal. And when you open this up, I don't know if you can see this. Look at those biscuits. Those are some Double D biscuits right there. This is just pieces of food. This is some real food. Look at that. Look at that. You're getting what you pay for. So I cannot wait to try these two out. So first on the menu is Mountain House. Now you'll notice each of us have our own little bowl because I really don't feel like sharing a freeze-dried food condom with these two guys. We're going to have our own little pockets of food. So we're going to take a few bites and then give you our thoughts. What?
Freeze-dried food condom? Go ahead.
It fits. Fits me.
Oh, shit.
Look at that.
That is not appealing.
So, the first thing that stands out to me on this when it comes to texture is it kind of looks like
it already has been eaten.
It's already been eaten. I'm not saying that that's going to be a bad thing, but why wonder when we can just find out? So
It smells right though. Like it
Let's-
smells like biscuits and gravy.
let's live long, loose, and full of juice.
Has it been 10 minutes?
Yeah, it said 5 minutes stir and then 4 minutes, and it's been that long.
Okay. Because the biscuits are still dry and hard. At least mine are.
That's what Amy says about you too.
So yeah, I mean the biscuits are a little dry. They're a little crunchy.
The sausage a little raisin-like, a little chewy.
I certainly wouldn't turn it down. On the trail, if I needed to eat.
Kyle Trevor's already ate all of his.
If you want to turn the freeze-dried food condom inside out and lick it, you can do that as well. Yeah, I'd say, I don't know, taste is fine. I think taste is fine. The texture is off. You're right, it is raisiny with a little chew to it.
Mm-hmm.
The biscuits are a little dry. Nutrition-wise, though, 560 calories for 4.4 ounces. So we're about a little over 100 calories per ounce, which isn't terrible. 22 grams of protein. Has a decent amount of calcium, iron, and potassium. So it's not bad from a nutrition standpoint. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I would eat this. In the morning, I would eat it and not have a problem with it. But hopefully that there's a better way.
Let's find out.
Gotta finish my meal first. Any other last minute thoughts there on this?
I better have one more bite just to be sure.
The seasoning seems right. Like it actually tastes like biscuits and gravy. It just
It
doesn't
does.
hit the same chew factor.
It's fine.
Do we have a rating system for this? We have a number system?
1 through
No.
5?
1 through 5, sure. I'd say taste is probably a 3. I think it's 5.
I was thinking 3.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, 3 seems good.
Nutrition, I'd give it a 3 too. I mean, it's got not only a decent amount of protein, so 22 grams of protein, 20 grams of fat, 74 grams of carbs. That's going to be important when you're on the trail to have some energy to burn. But it's got some calcium, iron, potassium, so it's got some electrolytes. It's got what plants crave. A lot of sodium. That's no surprise. 76% of your daily allotment of sodium in total.
What did he say about
Something about plants.
plants crave? What?
It's a movie reference.
It went over my head.
I would
And
like it
yes.
to have more calories. I feel like for your first meal of the day on a hike, just over 500 calories.
I think
I'm going to be
eating-
eating again.
But
really
one
soon.
whole bag of this is probably a good breakfast.
Want some more?
No.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I've done it. I've eaten a whole one of these for breakfast, and it was fine.
I would give nutrition a 3 as well.
Nutrition a 3 as well. Okay, so kind of 3s across the board.
Except for texture, it's like
Texture,
a
I'd give it a 2.
Yeah, I think texture. I think a 2 is generous. It
Really?
is.
You think a 1?
I don't know. I don't like the crunchy and then the chewy.
Bottom of the
I'll-
barrel.
All right, I'll give it a 2. Fine. So overall, mediocre to slightly less than average. Let's go check out the other one. So now on to Peak Refuel brand. I'd say the first thing that really stands out to me on this before I serve it is that it's pretty watery. This is kind of got a little gravy milkshake going on.
That's not a good sign.
It's not. So look at this.
Oh.
Here's your biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's gravy.
it certainly is.
It's loose gravy, like it will be when it comes out later.
Is that enough?
You know that's true.
All right. So here's to living long, loose, and full of juice.
Biscuit again.
It's got a little crunch.
Probably hydrated.
Yeah, it's got a little crunch to it again. We made this based on the instructions to a T. To a T. I will say though the taste
I
is
can't
better.
even cut through my biscuit. Oh my goodness.
I think the taste is better though.
I think the biscuits are good for getting like plaque off your teeth if you chew it enough.
Biscuits are a little hard.
Yeah, I think the sausage is better.
Yeah.
The biscuits might even be worse.
That's definitely
difficult.
I thought the biscuits would be better because it was like a whole biscuit instead of like little tiny biscuit chunks.
Why are you eating more?
Well, it's here. What am I gonna do?
I could eat the rest of this with a straw. Like, it is so liquidy.
Not the sausage though.
I can see I feel like they're trying to make it actually have a gravy. Maybe we actually should make it with less water and let it sit longer.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
The sausage isn't that good. There's not a lot of flavor. It's not. Well, I fully expected this to be better than Mountain House,
I did too.
and I do not think it is.
All right. So on the calorie front, though, 1,100 calories. So it's 34 grams of protein. It does have more protein. 51 grams of carbs, but get ready for this. 85 grams of fat per bag. That's a lot.
Well, it's not a bad thing when you're hiking.
Whoa, that is a lot, though.
That's a lot. And it actually has some better electrolytes in it. So it's got more calcium, more potassium. You're still loaded up on sodium, which is normal for this type of stuff. So, okay. On taste, I think I'd give it a 3 again. It's not great, but not terrible.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
say
a different kind of 3.
If I gave the other one 3, I got to give this one 2.
Okay.
Because it's
the
not
other
as
one's
good.
better.
In my opinion, it's just not as good.
All right. Nutrition, I'd probably give this a 3, maybe 4. I think I'd give it a 4. It's got a lot of calories.
I like that it has almost double the calories. Like that would be a great way to start your hike. You can make it through to lunch pretty easy then.
Yeah, and it's got the electrolytes and some of the minerals in it that one didn't have, or it has more than that one had. And then, what do you think?
I just don't know that the electrolytes are an important part of this because I can take care of that with my liquid.
Sure.
You know, put in a little liquid IV or something in my water bottle and get a lot of electrolytes that way.
Okay.
So I trade that. I'd be more than willing to trade that off for the better biscuits and gravy.
Texture.
I have to go 2 again. I really expected it to come out better than that, but
Yeah, we'll give it 2.
I think if we let it soak longer than the instructions, the biscuit might be better. Like I said, I had trouble even cutting through it with a spoon.
All right. I think I'd give it a 2 as well. It's a different kind of 2, like you said, a different kind of 3. And maybe there's something we can do to doll this up, but it's
You
still
know
kind
what
of disappointing.
though? We should adjust for altitude because water boils at 212 degrees at sea level. Up here, it's closer to 200 degrees. So we really should have given it longer because the water wasn't as hot when we poured it in here.
Okay. Fair
So,
enough.
but the same would have been true over on this side too. This side too.
So there you have it. Kind of mediocre to below mediocre on this one as well. So thank you for joining us today. Pile Driver's going to finish both of our Mountain House meals over here. Overall, biscuits and gravy, while it's an okay option, kind of average to slightly disappointing on both offerings. But
Go ahead.
But anyway, thank you for joining us today. We'll have many more of these types of videos, and I hope you're living life long, loose, and full of juice. Till next time.